So guys, I want to give a brief explanation to what really happened between me and my landlord.
Okay.
And I want you to listen attentively because of me.
Go ahead.
Now, December last year, I paid for an house rent that will last me for 1 year.
Okay.
And immediately I finished paying, the caretaker did not in any way tell me that there is a rules and regulation and all those stuffs. Okay. All right. It was after 3 months of my payments.
Wow.
The landlord was introduced to me. Mr. Kunle was introduced to me. And when they introduced him to me, that was when he started giving me rules. Like he made an A4 paper typed rules, documented rules. That's number 1 rule, you don't entertain visitor in the house. Number 2 rule, you don't play music. Number 3 rule, so many there, you don't come home later, you don't on your generator till 8 o'clock. You must off your generator by 8 o'clock.
Jesus.
Number 4 rules, you don't come late at night, like around 11:30, 10 o'clock. You must resume inside your house by at least 9 o'clock. All these things, the ones I can correct, I just said, sir, me, I walk very far. I walk on the island. Most of the times, coming back home might be even late into the night, and he said it would be adjustable. He signed and I signed. That, by the way. So let's just keep all the long story short. So there was a day I saw snake at the entrance of my house when I was trying to go out for work. So I then got my wife's attention to help me look for cutlass and something so I can kill the snake. Then she told me that I should just, by the time I get there, the snake would have left. That's not the first time they have been experiencing snakes at the entrance of the house. And I was like, and you didn't tell me anything. She said she's always telling the landlady about it. Even most of the time, the landlady is always helping her kill some. And I was like, okay, let me go and buy half bag of cement. By that time, they have not even cemented that ground though. Let me go and buy half bag of cement. Let me cement just a little part of that entrance so that there won't be a place for the snake to be reserved at that place. And that was how I decided to call my landlord. And when I called him, everything he started saying was just absorbed. Like, ṣolórí burúkú ni ẹni, mo sọ fún ẹ pé mi ò lówó lọ́wọ́ tí mo fẹ́ fi ṣe lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ mi ni, ṣebí mo ti sọ fún ẹ pé kò ní sùúrù, kí ló dé tó lè ní sùúrù, kí ló dé tó kí ní kan, he start abusing me gan. My wife was there, the phone was on speaker, he start abusing me. I should still have the phone record on my system. He start abusing me gan. And I was now like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just sorry. Anything I said is always something else to him. If I said calm down, so I will say, Eminikin, calm down, Abi. Eminikin, calm down, Abi. If I say I'm sorry, sorry, I was just like, okay. At the end of everything, no problem about this whole thing. That was where all these things started from. Then afterwards, I went to go and tell the caretaker, this is what happened. This and this and this is what happened. What do we do? Then the caretaker says he is going to go there to go and apologize. I said, let's just apologize. Let peace reign. I don't have time for all this stress. We went there together. We apologized. We met. Unfortunately, we met the wife at home and we apologized to that woman. And when we were apologizing to the woman, I was like, I begged and begged and begged. She said, my wife does not greet her husband and all these things and that. I said my wife has not been greeting his husband for a very long time, and this, which me I don't even know. My aunt now to go work, come back. I don't even know anything. Then I was like, okay, let peace reign. I'm sorry about all these things. Let everything go. She accepted, she has ate. So when her husband came back, her husband was even doing some chores like cleaning of the compound, washing, because then they have even cemented the ground, they painted the ground and all. I appreciate it. They were washing the ground and cleaning the ground and doing all those kind of things. And I decided to even join him. I helped him that day. We cleaned everywhere together. We still even talked together and played. Unfortunately or fortunately for me, the following morning, I had a call from somebody who says his name is the lawyer and also from my landlord that they brought me a quit notice. I was like, quit notice from lawyer? Báwo, ṣebí mo ti bẹ̀ man yìí, ṣé bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ kí ló wá? Well, anyway, no problem. Where are you? He said he's at my junction. I said, see, I cannot accept this quit notice on one condition, because I did not make payment to you. I make payment to the caretaker. So send the quit notice to the caretaker. I will sign it immediately and accept it. Just take the quit notice to the caretaker. I will sign it and boom, no problem. So after so many arguments, they took the quit notice to the caretaker. I got the quit notice from the caretaker. I signed it, and immediately I signed it. That ends it. I didn't even bother going, talking, doing anything. They turned off my water. I couldn't use water for like 8 months. Wow. I didn't use water. We were fetching water from rain. It was rain that is supplying us water, and people within the area, people within the community, sometimes we go to people and beg them for water. Meanwhile, they will pump water. There will be overflow all over the compound. If a whole lot of things, and I'm not owing. Remember, I'm not owing a kobo. I'm not owing a dime. So at the end of the day, all this just went the way it went. Yesterday, or day before yesterday, I was now washing my clothes, like, because we are already moving out already. We are already moving. In fact, if you go there, few is what I have left inside the house. We are already leaving out. We are already moving out. So I was now like, okay, let me just wash some clothes I can take to wherever we are then, and all those shit. So I now poured the water at the entrance. The next thing she came to do was tobati bí mi re, tobati bí yálà yá mi re, tobati ṣe kidi kan kí omi tún kan ẹnu ọ̀nà bí by wàá rí nǹkan tí máa ṣe fún ẹ. I have the video evidence of all. And I was like, kí ló le tó báyìí, wo ni tobati bí ó dá mo ti domi sílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ kí ló fẹ́ ṣe. The next thing, she went to go and bring 2 buckets of waters, pour water inside my parlor, pour water inside my balcony. She poured water obviously everywhere. Not that she sprinkled it, like she died. Wow.
Just because she poured water on the front.
And everything she was doing, God bear me witness. At the beginning, I didn't say anything. Not until she started pushing me to talk. And when I was talking, I'm only teasing her for her to say more. I'm only teasing her for her to say more, so I want to hear more. The only place where I reacted was when she first broke my phone. She broke my phone first. Come check camera. Don't video. My phone screen is broken. She broke it first. So when she broke my phone, she forgot that her own phone was on the slab. Immediately I went to the slab, I picked up her phone, and I broke her own too. So that was what happened though. That was what happened.
I break your phone. Staying in a house, in the compound where your landlord also stays, can be a huge problem. I have not had that problem though. I've left the areas where I've stayed. I've not stayed in many areas too, but the ones where I've stayed, the 1 or 2 places I've stayed, the landlord, they were also there, but I didn't have that issue. Because one, the landlord was very good, was very nice, was a woman. She was very nice lady, and we were just like, there were 2 houses there. We were just like 2 tenants. So like I said, if the houses are not many, the chances of you having issues with your landlord is very, very slim. But if it's a big compound, whether it's an apartment or face me, I face you, oh, that one is the worst. That one can be the worst. Or whether it is a house full of self-con. It all boils down to the landlord. And of course the tenants, because of course you guys are strangers. There will always be issues. The landlord now, a lot depends on the landlord in managing the situation. So I've witnessed a lot of Nigerians complain, and some have vowed never to live in a house that the landlord is also staying. Never. Because of issues like this. You're not greeting me, you don't greet my wife, your wife does not greet my wife. So many petty and unnecessary issues. Unnecessary things causing friction. So the best thing to do when you're looking for a house is try and make sure the house, the people there, they are not much. It's just 1 or 2 persons. And then secondly, always ask them for the rules and regulations. Every house has rules and regulations. Especially if you have lived in a rented apartment before, you should know that. So even when they did not give you those rules, you should have asked them, the caretaker, either before you pay or at least after you have paid, before moving in. Because even after you have paid, you ask them for the rules. If you are not okay with the rules, then you can definitely request for a refund and you move out. So you ask them for those rules. They did not give you one. Most landlords do give those rules. Landlords that don't want issue, landlords that are serious. If they are staying in the house, they will give you those. They will give you a paper with those rules. The moment you make your payments, if you can't take those rules, if you cannot live with the rules, then you pack and go. They refund you your money, you pack and go. So if you have a landlord that is staying with you and it's not troublesome, you don't know what God has done for you. That is not giving you issues, because many Nigerians that are staying with their landlords, they are having issues for very petty minor reasons. Even when they are not owing, you heard the guy, he said he's not owing yet for 8 months. He was not using water. Issues kept coming up. Almost every little thing the landlord would find fault in what he does or what his wife does. And you, as you're very aware that every little thing triggers this landlord, he gets angry easily. Why did you pour water in the veranda? Is that where you usually pour water after washing clothes? Why did you pour the water there? You know you are on thin ice with this man. Why not avoid him? You know the kind of person he is. Somebody you smiled with. The next, you finish smiling with him, even help him to clean the compound. The next day he served you a quit notice. It tells you that yes, that quit notice has been in motion for a long time. There is, of course, still a lot to this. One thing is to hear the landlord side of the story. But somebody who has nothing to hide, why will she attack you for recording her if she has nothing to hide? Why will she attack you for recording her and even break your phone, have the audacity to break your phone? Since you two have been taking a lot, it shows that you have been quiet and they have been taking advantage of that. Why will they off your water for 8 months and you keep quiet about it when you are not owing them a dime? Did you not ask them if there will be water? Did they tell you there will be water? If they told you there will be water and they off your water for 8 months and you did nothing about it, you have just showed them that they can treat you anyhow they like, and that was why they've been taking advantage of you, treating you however they like, maltreating you. Why will you keep quiet for 8 months, no water? A house that they promise you there will be water. But you still need to hear the landlord side of the story, because I still find it suspicious that you said you helped him clean the compound and you guys even played, and the next day he served you quit notice. It means there has been something that you have been doing that they have been recording that they don't like, that they are not okay with. Unless, of course, they want to use the property for something else. Otherwise, it looks like you have been annoying them for a long time without you even knowing it. Or your wife has been annoying them for a while without you knowing it. Without you guys knowing it. And then they decided to serve you guys quit notice.